And you've got your reindeer ears on. I was gonna paint my face as a reindeer, but then since we're not gonna do the music and melody thing, I thought maybe I better not.
Yeah,
Dee, would you like to
that's
start?
fair.
We're
I
live.
can.
Yep, we're live. Do you want to say hello?
Yes. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight on Trinity Sisters Sacred Divination. Merry Christmas Eve to the people in the U.S. and Merry Christmas to the people in um, your neck of the woods. So, my name is Dee, and I am the crone of the Trinity Sisters. And that basically means that I keep with the ancient wisdom and teach the old ways of doing things. Um, I am a psychic medium. I do all types of divination. But what we will be doing for you tonight is card readings, tarot cards, oracle cards. We also do dowsing rods and pendulums. Now, the pendulum and dowsing rods are for yes and no questions only. And my sister Sonya is here. Do you want to introduce yourself, Sonya?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Sonya, and I am the Maiden of our Trinity, which means I bring like new energy, new ideas, new perspectives to our circle. And I also am a metaphysical practitioner, still like becoming comfortable in learning and leaning into my gifts and developing new ones as the days go by. And I also offer readings, the tarot, oracle, dowsing, and pendulum readings. So welcome everyone who's joining us from all over, and happy to see y'all or hear from y'all.
Just give me 1 second. I don't know, we've got people, got the minutes coming in too. I don't know how they're getting the Zoom details. Denise is here and Melinda, welcome.
I just also wanted to say Tawana Yvette is usually here with us. She is not feeling well tonight. We wish her well and hope she gets better fast.
Love you. So you're probably watching and resting.
She better not be watching. She's supposed to be asleep.
Supposed to be asleep. All right. Sorry, we're just getting going. So, Melinda, you're here. Welcome. Can I just ask you, how did you get the Zoom details?
I think
I registered on Eventbrite.
Zoom details are on Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Okay.
Hello, Melinda.
Hi.
Welcome, and Denise is also coming. So they're on Eventbrite. All right. So sorry.
Sorry.
Oh. Not meant to be coming in.
I have a delivery real quick. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
Fine. We're just going to think.
Just 2 seconds.
All right. We are here. So, we're live, which is good. Let me think. We've got Sean, we've got Denise watching us too. We're now live, which is good.
Hello.
And so if anyone...
Which Denise?
Both of them are actually on today.
Oh, okay. Sean and Mama Denise. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just pop, if anyone has any, if you'd like any readings, just pop it in the comments, please. And I'll get them up to make sure that I get them straight away, which I can, and stuff. And, okay. All righty. So who's starting?
If you want a reading, please put it in the chat of what type of reading you would like and which one of us you would like to do it.
Well, may I be
Do you have a question, Sophia?
Oh, I don't actually. Well, I do, but this is not yes or no question. This is going off from I start talking, and I know Tawana said stuff last week, but I probably wasn't totally connected. So I'd love a reading from Sonya, who's just walked. That's okay.
Hi, I'll be right there. 2 seconds. Oh,
Right.
wait,
Denise is
I gotta move my cat.
okay. So Denise, would you like to start?
Yes.
Denise, do you have a question? Okay. We can't have
You're on mute if you're talking, Denise.
Yeah, I think she's trying to figure out how to take herself off mute.
yeah,
Oh,
and yeah. So anyway, Denise, again, I don't know how Denise got your times. I've got to skip that because we are online. Okay, so Sonya, may I start? I would love a reading, please,
Okay.
while we do all this stuff.
Yes, and then Mom, you might be able to swipe to go to the mute. Okay, while they're working together. Okay, what kind of reading would you like, Sophia? Because you got to be specific.
I know. I'd actually like a tarot reading. Is that okay?
Oh, a tarot. Okay. All right.
Sorry, it was a delivery from Safeway and I had to grab it. Sorry.
Okay, can I just
No apologies unless you intended to harm.
ready?
I'm doing a reading for Sophia. So while you're settling, Melinda, think of if you want a reading, what kind of reading and who you would like it from. So myself and Dee do tarot readings, oracle readings, pendulum, and dowsing rod. The pendulum and dowsing rods are yes and no only.
Okay.
And can't just say anybody. You have to pick a specific person because we have to get full consent from you to do the reading.
Of course.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
All right, and we've got Denise is also trying to come in. I don't know if Denise can just pop her questions on the website. We've got 5 people watching, which is good. And if you're logged into our website, please let me put this in here quickly. And Sonia, you're muted. We will get going. Okay. All right. Okay.
You want to, was it a general reading, Sophia?
No, I have a specific question.
Oh, okay.
I need guidance. Would like guidance. Following on from last week's conversation with Tawana.
Okay, so, all right. Ancestral spirit guides.
That's
What message or what would you like Sophia to know as far as guidance from a follow-up to last week's questions? I'm using the Goddess Tarot deck,
Thank you.
Sophia, and of course, an affirmation card deck.
Thank you.
First of all, don't throw the whole deck. I mean, it's okay. Just use those. That was crazy. Throw the whole deck. All right. 6 cards. Okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Um,
All right. I gotta make a quick call. Okay, we also have Debbie Smith watching us, which is great. Debbie,
hey, Miss Debbie.
please pop, if you have a question, please put it in the chat. And I've got it all organized so I can receive your question and who would you like a reading and what type.
Hi, Debbie. That's my friend in Indiana.
That's okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, are you ready, Sophia?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so I'll start with your affirmation cards and then I'll go into your tarot reading. 6 cards popped up for your tarot. And you got 2 cards for affirmation. So
Okay.
there was some. All right, so the first one that popped out was today I am energetic. Today I am filled with an incredible energy and enthusiasm to face this beautiful day.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're very welcome. And then the next one was today I am brave. Today I will step up to every challenge with courage. So energetic and brave were your 2 affirmations.
Thank you.
So the first came out together. So the first one I'm going to start out with was the ace staff. And so it's like it's a creative period. And so like you have the sun in the back, like grass, it's green, so it's like healthy. So it's like that period of like innovation, creativity, which I know we've been talking about as far as like the website with, Sacred You, just like continuing to be creative, continuing to lean into that part of you. And the next one was the world, Gaia. And the energy I get from this card for you is like the benefit of your creativeness, like it's a global impact, right? It's like it isn't just it's for you, like that you benefit from it as well as others. And so having that piece also, it also is a feeling of like having the world on your shoulders too, which I know we have talked about before. And continuing to find, looking for that balance, which is interesting because right after that is transformation. Yukamochi, Japanese goddess. So transformation. So some change is coming, which I think is interesting because the card next to it was the 3 of Swords.
Yes.
All of these were upright. This could also mean like a separation or some disappointment. So either of, not necessarily a relationship, but maybe an idea or, um, business related, or just something that you had a relationship with. It's like either growing apart or yeah, like it's not feeling like a relationship, but maybe an idea or something that you wanted to like create, or that you wanted to do, and it fell through, or it didn't work out the way you wanted to, is what I'm getting from this one. Okay. And then after that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And so I think with the going back to the Three of Swords, like with that disappointment or with that separation, it brings an opportunity, right, of like success or something new, that would have been or will be more successful than what this particular project or opportunity would have been. This is a better opportunity for you. And then pair that, the Ten of Cups, right? So that like love and beauty, also success. So I think like, especially with these two being next to each other, of like, there had to be some separation or disappointment to help nurture that creative bug into something that can lead to more success.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Hopefully it resonated with you.
It did. It did.
Nice.
Thank you
Okay.
ever so much for that. We've got D. Thank you, Sonya, and we'll talk more after.
Absolutely.
We've got Debbie, and I know we've got Melinda and Denise in here at the moment, but Debbie's website. Debbie would like the pendulum with D.
Okay. Did she put her question in?
She's got the question. You ready?
Okay. Now, first I'm gonna show y'all my pendulum and how it works. Show me a yes answer. So my pendulum goes in a circle if it's a yes answer. Okay. Show me a no answer. It swings back and forth with no. Show me a maybe. Okay, it swings from left to right if the answer is a maybe. Okay. Okay, Debbie, what is your question?
Question is, will my sister get through this hurdle she's facing with her health issue?
That's a yes. It's going in a circle.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Debbie, let us know if you have any other questions about that or anything else. Okay. And now we have Melinda, who's been with us for a while. Melinda, would you like a reading?
Yes, please.
Or who from?
I'm sorry.
Who from?
With D.
What type of reading would you like?
Oh, she had put a comment
Put
in
it in
the comment section,
Mhm.
Sophia, in the Zoom.
Sorry.
No worries.
Online. Okay, so D, your tarot reading, please. I don't know.
Okay.
Or granddaughter.
I can give Melinda, is your granddaughter the one that's Adriana?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
having a problem with she's drinking a lot.
I can do a reading on you, and it may give
Okay.
you some clues about your granddaughter. But since your granddaughter is not here and giving me permission, I can't do a
Okay.
reading on her.
It's basically what I want, how I can help, because I've tried everything. It's been really bad for the past 3 years. She's been going in and out of the hospital, and I don't know how to help her I've tried tough love. I tried everything under the book, and I just need to know if there's anything else that I could possibly, how I can handle this, and how do I fix this, or not fix it, or how do I let her see that it's not healthy. It's really not. Thank you.
All right. Since you have a specific question, I usually do 3 card pulls for specific questions. What do we have for Melinda tonight? Okay. Okay. Your first card that came up is the Emperor. Now, the first card in a 3 card pull is the problem. Okay. So, the Emperor is someone who is very, very elevated. He is very wise and intelligent. Um, kind of like the divine male, if you think of it that way. Uh, he's he's a ruler, of course, because he's the emperor. So what this is telling me is what you've tried in the past maybe was too stern or too strict, um, for people to listen to, but you got the 6 of Wands. Now, wands are fire sign, they're passions. So this is what you need to do to fix the problem, is a second card. So keep going. You're passionate about helping your granddaughter. Don't give up. But do realize that she has to accept your help.
Yeah, I know.
As much as you tried, she has to accept it. And you also get the 6 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is finances, money, abundance. And this card is someone that is giving their abundance to someone. Now, this could be your abundance of love and caring. It doesn't always have to be money, but this is the card that's the outcome of the 3 cards. So continue being compassionate and giving, and eventually, if she is willing to listen with all this compassion and abundance of love that you're giving, it should come out better. But remember that this is a reading for you. So these
Right.
are things that you're trying. And no matter how much you try, if the other party, and they have a free will, so if the other party is not open and receptive, then you're just going to keep in this cycle.
Yeah.
But if you are spiritual, I don't ask people, what they believe
Right.
and what they don't believe, but just, I would say just lighting a candle, light a white candle, or a pink candle, and yep, just keep that going. Put it in front of her picture if you have a picture of her, and just continue to say every day, I want you to heal. I want to help you to heal, and see how that goes.
Yeah, because I have tarot cards, I have crystals. I'm majorly into crystals and candles. I just
Okay.
needed some outside advice because I keep on coming up with the same thing. Just keep giving it her as much love as I can, and hopefully she'll see the difference in this. But it's just tearing me up. It's just like tearing me up a lot. But thank you so very much.
You're welcome. I hope that helps some.
Thank you.
Sonia, did you have anything to add to that in your infinite therapy wisdom?
I know it was kind of the same, yeah, of like you can, the saying of you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Um, and I think also for you, like to reinforce boundaries or like in place of not to become an enabler, because your intent, like just keep in not just, but keep in mind your intention, right? Your intention is for her to be aware of of healthier alternatives. And when she's ready to make that change, that she knows that you're there to support her, um, and stand firm on that, right? Because it may take her a few times. Like once she gets to that point, it may take her a few times to where she stays on the road or journey to sobriety. When she makes
Yeah,
that
it's hard
decision.
because it's
Yeah.
hard. She's been in and out of the hospital, so it's
Yep.
just been, she came to my house. I tried to be there for her and stuff. And I'm just wondering how I can, what else I can do because I'm at my wit's end with it. And it's just like, I can't ignore her. I can't, and I'm not giving her money or anything like that. I'm just trying to give her the place where she can come and try to heal. And she just still continues to go back to this guy and the drinking, and it's upsetting.
Yeah.
But
And I
pretty
think the
much,
biggest thing for you is keeping that for you, like making sure that you're still making your space your sanctuary, and that
yeah,
you're not losing that, so that she can be person, like to have a place to heal, because she has to make that decision for herself to do that. You can provide that, but once it starts compromising your sanctuary, compromising your ability to remain at peace, then she may have to flounder a little bit until she can get it right. But yeah, don't
right.
don't make your peace an expense or at the expense of your peace to help her.
Yeah, it keeps me up at night, and it's just like I've got to run it. And thank you guys. It's everything that I know I'm supposed to be doing because I'm a recovering
Mhm.
alcoholic myself.
Gotcha.
So it's like I try, and it's upsetting, but I'm getting there. Thank you.
Yeah, of
You're
course.
welcome.
All right. So, all right, this is Mom Denise is the next one. So she said, maybe I need to be more specific on how can I keep my balance in dealing with my family in these tough times with my dad. So she would like a tarot reading from both of us, Dee.
Okay.
Okay. And then Sophia Sean posted one in the Zoom chat. I didn't know if there was anybody else before her request. So
Does she want it at the same time, Sonia, or one right after the other?
she brought, oh, can you hear us?
And I just want to,
She said yes. She nodded.
To to one at a time or both together?
Both? No, one at a time. Oh Lord. Charades. What's going on with the phone?
okay, we also,
Sean, why you ain't helping her?
Okay. We really need people to pop it in the chat on the website.
Okay. Oh, you know what, Sophia? I think the link that they posted in the Telegram is a link to the Zoom link and not to the website.
That was
I think is what happened.
different link and everything. Okay. But we do have Samantha who's watching us. Samantha, please, if you'd like a reading, just pop it in the chat and who
Okay, sorry.
the reading.
You can
So
do one
so
at a time, please.
and what question, and if it's and what type of reading would you like? Please pop that in the chat.
I'll let you go first, Sonya.
Okay.
And while she's getting the cards ready, I just wanted to mention that we were supposed to do the music thing tonight for y'all to win a free reading with one of us. Um, we can do a game later. We can write down a number, and whoever gets the closest to it and doesn't go over um, can win a free reading with me. Sonya, was you still wanting to be in on that?
Yes.
Okay. With me or Sonya. But you need to stay until the end if you want to participate in that.
No.
And I also just wanted to add private readings are much more extensive than the readings that we do on here because on here we're limited for time. So we try to get to as many people as we can. But a private reading is, mine are usually an hour at least at the minimum, sometimes over. So they go much more in depth. So it is worth winning if you stick around.
Yes. All righty. All right, you ready? She ready? Is you? Did she say yes or
I'm
no?
ready.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
ready.
Like,
I'm
get that
sorry. I
mute
wasn't
button
paying
together.
attention.
Okay, get that mute button together. Okay, so I did a four card, well, it's supposed to be three before it came out. I will start with your affirmation card. So it says, today I live in the present. Today I will start with a smile. I am in control of my attitude. Which I feel, there we go. Okay, so your first card that came out was a Six of Swords. They were all upright. This is the Goddess deck. Which is actually the first deck you got me. Haha. You know. So with this one, in the picture, there's a woman in a boat with six swords, and swords kind of represent like decisiveness, and intelligence, and like standing 10 toes. And so what I get from this is like grounding. So maybe doing some like grounding, um, setting the foundation, right? Because your question was about finding that balance with all the what feels like chaos going on around you from all sides. And so grounding can help with that, as well as I think also leaning into like the supports that you have. The next card that came up was the Prince, like the staffs. And staffs are like that creativity, the new ideas, new beginning. The deck, like, it represents that. And with the prince, it's like kind of going into the grounding of the foundation of, like, you have that support. This card and the next two are like king, or this is a prince, the other two are kings. One is the staffs and one is the cups. And it's that like a lot of the, like, male presence, so either father figure, right, is what I'm getting from those, and like that use of support. So like the support system around you, like leaning more into that and not feeling like you have to go about it alone, which I know you're not, but I know that there's a part of you that's, I gotta thug it out. And that's not the route, right? I know you've been doing it more as far as leaning into, checking in on your siblings, checking in with yourself, that kind of thing. So doing that, also taking time for yourself, and making sure that you have the capacity to be that support, to be that rock for others, that you're that rock for yourself first. Like on a plane, right? Put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on others. And I'll show you the other two cards. So this one came up next, which is the king of staffs, and then the king of cups. And so cups represent like beauty and love, and also like that flowiness of water. It's Venus, who's like the goddess of love and beauty. And so like that beauty, the beauty of community, of that support, right? That groundness. So to answer your question, and I think it's also interesting with your affirmation card of living in the present, of like learning to be at peace, or like coming into acceptance of what has happened in the past, to make room so that you can like take the weight off of that and make space for what the present and future holds. So if there's any closure or anything that you need to make, whether that's with your siblings, with your dad, with all the things you got going on, not saying that he's like, like, it's not ominous. It's just like, in order for you to make space for this new chapter, this new piece for you, there's some you got to clean house. And I think that's also where, like, I got a lot of that male presence of like direction. And so hopefully that clarifies some things, or hopefully resonated with you. And then D, what you got for?
Okay, well, actually, it spit out 4 cards. I needed a clarification card anyway, so that's a good thing. All right, the first thing I have is Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Pentacles, like I said before, is finances, money, abundance. But in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles is a feeling like everything has, in the family unit, has kind of fallen apart. It's scattered. It's not cohesive right now. And you also got the Devil card. Now, don't be scared of the Devil card. It's not a bad card. But what it means is feeling like you're trapped, feeling like you can't get out of a situation. But if you see these people on this card, yeah, they have chains around their neck, but they're very loose. So if they really try, they can get away. So that's feeling stuck, um, feeling like your hands are tied, that you don't have any options. Then we have the Three of Cups. Now, cups are emotions, love, community. And the Three of Cups is finding your community, finding people who support you. And it's a joyous card that you're celebrating. So, this is one of the outcome cards. And the last card is the Seven of Cups. Now, this cup means that, or this card means that you have options, several options. If you look, all those cups have different things in them. So these are options that you have or choices that you can make. You just want to study everything closely because you don't want to feel like you made the wrong choice. So sit with your options, think about them, include your community or family in helping make these decisions or what these options are so you can feel good about making the correct option, the correct choice.
Thank you. I appreciate you both. Thank you so
You're
much for that.
welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure.
At this stage, we don't say what's on that hasn't been revealed.
Do we have anyone else, Sophia?
At this stage,
I know Sean had one in the chat, but I didn't know if you saw anybody else, Sophia.
no, not on the website. So we do have people watching us. Please pop please, if you would like a reading, and usually it happens quite late in the game, but please just pop it in chat. If you'd like a reading, just say yes, and then go into goodbye and what's happening. But Debbie says thank you.
Sophia, you sound kind of low. I don't know if it's just me.
I probably
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing her.
There you go. How's that?
Now we can hear you.
I don't have to start yelling, but thank you for letting me know. I've got to remember that. Because this new computer that might decides to turn itself down. Yeah, no, at the moment we don't have any more reading.
Okay.
So Sonya, do I have a general reading about my finances? Again, we need to know if it's Oracle or Tarot.
Oh, that's Melinda. Okay. Tarot.
No.
And y'all stick around. After this reading, if there isn't any more readings, then we'll do the game to see who wins a free reading or readings if we have time.
All right, Sean, you ready? All right, so I pulled one from the affirmations deck, I have a new Oracle deck I'm testing out on you today. It's Future Higher Self Oracle. So you got 2 cards from there, one from the Sacred Soul Timing, one from the Healing Energy Oracle, and then I did a 3-card pull on the tarot. All right, so your first, the affirmation card says, today I am powerful. Today I know that I have the power and wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do. I think is fitting for your reading. All right, start with your oracles first. So with the Future Higher Self deck, the first one I said that came out said, big dreams are built by those who do the work. You see the pyramid, right? Especially the significance of them, right? How long ago they were built and yet they still stand. They're a wonder of the world that still exists, that's still alive, right? You still have the receipts because of the hard work that was put into it. I also, the second card that came from that, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Right? Know what it coulda, shouldas, or what I like to say, we don't should on ourselves. Right? And also use that energy to focus on what's open, whether that's a window or another door. Because it wasn't your time or wasn't meant for you. Now with the Sacred Soul Timing, this one was one that flew out. I don't know if you saw me grab my grabber because I had to pick it up off the floor. This one's November, which is like a turkey mean mugging, which I like this visual actually. I don't know if you can see it. It's hilarious. And it says, find happiness in wanting what you already have. And so I get from that, like, what's already around you, right? Whether that's people, the resources, things that you're doing, like the gratefulness or the happiness in what you already are doing. Gratitude, togetherness is the words that were at the bottom of that. And then from the Healing Energy Oracle, faith is what popped out. I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. So that reminder, right, of who you are. And then for your tarot, did 3 cards. And the first one that popped out was the 5 staffs. So this was, you see there's 4 people. And it looks like, that is the weird, oh yeah, that is so, okay. So there's like 4 and then like a 5th person that's coming in to battle. And like, this usually means like conflict for the sake of conflict. So there's not really about like just for the sake of it. Also some like ego, which I think is very interesting, you know, team fire sign. It's so just that Snoop Dogg's ego tripping is what popped up, right? Like, don't let your ego start driving the bus, right? Because it'll undo a lot of the work and progress you've made up until this point. So like, don't go chasing waterfalls if you got equipment for lakes and rivers. Okay, shout out TLC, right? The second card was the 6 of Cups. And it's like they're filled with like flowers. So you have the 3 up top, 3 down here. And again, like that beauty, that creativity, right? So that remembering of like what brought happiness to you. So like kind of like a throwback, thinking about what brought happiness and keeping that at the forefront, which I think makes sense with what you were doing, what you asked about last time, right? And so like keeping it as remember your why, which was then followed by the Queen of Cups and more of that like mom figure or like that older woman intelligence or support, in helping you remember that. So like if you have a mentor or like people that you like refer to for support and guidance, especially on your creative journey that you're experiencing and exploring right now, like really lean into that, especially when you find that they're trustworthy or reliable. And it'll be somebody that you'll probably like meet if you haven't already met them, since this is focused on what's waiting for you in 2026. Okay. Hopefully that resonated with you. Cool. And then Melinda, you said you wanted a tarot reading regarding finances. Okay. All righty.
Thank you, Sonya. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. What message do you have for Melinda about her finances? One more. Please and thank you. Heck. Oh, okay. No games. All right, you ready, Melinda?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, so I pulled an affirmation card for you as well, and then I did a 3-card pull with the tarot. Your affirmation, oh, it's like the cute, it's back, the cute back. Today I am kind. Today I will make this day count. I will do something kind for someone. All right, so I had 3 cards. So the first one that came out was Ukimochi, the transformation. And so what I'm getting from this is like something that something needs to change, or there's a barrier or something that's blocking your financial blessings, or like I don't know if it's in relation to like your relationship with money or relationship with finances. But there's a call to action, that there needs to be some change taking place. And with that, your 8 of Pentacles, right? So the coins, right? Abundance, and with 8 of them, and you see she's kind of like making space and painting a flower. I don't know what kind of design it is, but she's like, there's like a paintbrush and some paint next to her. And so with the transformation piece, making room for blessings, right? Abundance, for what is due, an inheritance of some sort, or like that opportunity to have the success that you've wanted, that you've prayed for or been manifesting. And so just that transfer of like cleaning house, going back to what is it that I need to get rid of or need to rectify in order to make space for this that's coming. And the third card that came up was the Queen of Cups, right? So again, that beauty, the flowiness, right? And I think also bettering, what I get from this is like the bettering of your relationship with finances, and not seeing it as a burden, right? And something that it's a resource, right? Something that could be to your benefit, but also not feeling scarce. Like, for some reason I'm getting like, something like a poverty vow, or like something where like there's a not so great relationship, and there's of like the reframing of how you see money. But there is like, just with her flowiness, like the water, right? It changes. Water can be stagnant, water can be ever flowing. And all of it starts with transforming. So whether that's your mindset, right, to unblock any barriers that might be present that's keeping you from enjoying your finances to the capacity that you should be enjoying them. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that resonated with you.
Definitely makes sense. Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, you're still muted, D.
Oh, forgot I was on mute. I don't. Is there any other readings? I don't see any in the chat.
No.
Okay. So, all right. I've pulled off a piece of paper. As you can see, it's blank on that side. It is blank on this side. So I am gonna write a number on this paper. And I'm gonna fold it and hold it. To make it fair, you see I don't change any numbers. So guess a number between 1 and 20. And whoever gets the closest or hits it right on can win a reading of with whoever you choose, with Sonya or myself. And
Melinda stole mine.
so put your answers in the chat. Okay. Do we just have 3 people on now, Sonya?
Yes.
Here.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Melinda, Denise, and Denise at the moment.
Did you put your number in, Sophia?
No, hold on. We've just got someone else. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, is Debbie still here?
Just one
Right.
second. 11. Yes, Debbie's still here. Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, okay.
And
So
Debbie
we
said
got
11.
Yep.
Yep. So Debbie said 11. Melinda said 11. Mom said 15. Sean said 12. Oh, snap. Oh, Melinda
It's
and Debbie
crazy
got a
because
motion on hold.
11 was my first pick, and I
Why didn't
changed
you
it
put it?
because
See?
Melinda said it.
And
You know we.
And
Well, since we have a tie, then there's 2 of us, there's 2 of y'all, so
right.
we can split it or however y'all want to do it. If both of you want the same person, that's fine. If you want to split and go with one, that's fine too. Just let us know, and I can put my contact information in the chat, my email address,
we can.
if y'all choose me.
Yes.
So congratulations to Debbie. And we'll be in touch with Debbie.
Congrats with yes. So
Melinda,
Melinda.
She chose me. I'll work on getting you my contact info.
Okay. And Debbie, let us know either in chat or send us a message.
So I'm gonna write it down. Melinda.
Yes.
And Debbie would like to go with D.
Oh, well, that made it easy.
Yep.
Debbie, do I need to send you my contact information? I think you know it.
I think that will be fine. All right. Thank you ever so much. And may we wish everyone a happy Christmas wherever you are. Tomorrow for everyone who's in the Northern Hemisphere. Have a good night, wonderful Christmas Eve, and we'll see you for New Year.
Yes, thank you everyone for spending your holiday time with us, and hopefully you can come back next week.
Yes, and hopefully Tawana will be with us next week, and we'll
Yes.
get back into the actual melodies part of it, melodies, messages.
Yeah, and it's
That's
supposed to be a
right.
party again next week, so we'll
I
be
was about to say, yeah, we have New Year's Eve.
we will be putting people on a spinning wheel and doing
Yes,
it
New
that
Year's
way.
/ New Year's Eve. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to say farewell to our website. Just let me just have one final check.
Okay.
All right, and I'll say farewell. Thank you, everyone.